You look like Rick Astley, mate. Thanks. I'm better looking though. Does this count as a Rickroll? You should see if Guinness World Record has the highest jump and go for it. I'm already the Guinness World Record holder. Really makes you think. Is Among Us coming to Xbox? Yup. Replied to Among Us. No, it's not. Did you just tell Among Us their own game isn't coming to Xbox? It hurts, but I had to do it. Actual artists. AI art. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Very ironic. You made this post without using your own art. Nope, this is their art. They worked on Invincible. You aren't a software engineer. Let's just be real. I tell you to check the Harvard Alumni database, but you don't have access to it. I'll share it for you. Readers added context. Yes, they are. This video was stolen from Mary Pax on TikTok. Mary Pax replied, walking to the police station to turn myself in. Another woman that's been conned into thinking her job is going to make the world go around. Well, I'm an engineer working at airports. My job is to make the world go round. Quite literally. OMG, enough of Taylor Swift. Ma'am, this is a Taylor Swift fan podcast page. Unfollow us. Yes, random YouTuber is a psychologist expert. Yes, random commenter didn't take the time to see that I'm a licensed counselor and trauma therapist in the psychology field for 10 years. Holy Roman Empire and Texas Republic existed only 30 years apart. Cite your work. Us. Graduate from public school. Do you think this is enough qualification to be a mayor? Mr. Ali, look for other jobs, maybe at the grocery store. I graduated from Harvard Law, and there's nothing wrong with working at a grocery store. Crossing the street in India is the most interesting thing. You literally just start walking head-on into oncoming traffic and hope that they slow down. It feels like I'm in a video game, not real life. It's like playing Frogger. She won't smash you, bro. She's my girlfriend, so she will. You guys really don't know how Swedish works, huh? I'm Swedish. This is my first comment on YouTube ever. You guys should feel honored. And who the hell are you? Jonathan Stevens, it says right there, you illiterate monster. Were clowns scary before It? Or did Stephen King do that? Ever hear of a character called the Joker? He's a bit of a villain. Yeah, I've written that character for multiple DC comic titles. Lol, are you a Bible expert or what? He's a pastor. Raise your saddle height. The saddle height worked just fine for the world record, so I might leave it. I hope you're okay with it. Christians and Muslims are brothers and sisters, and we must act as such. Why didn't you ask Muslims to convert to Christianity? Please read John 14:6. Did you seriously just ask the Pope to read the Bible? As a German, I love your pronunciation of the German. A guy walked into the boardroom and said, "Hi sweetheart, if you could fix me up a coffee really quick, I'm meeting with the regional reports manager in like 5 minutes, thanks." And I just stared at him and coldly said, "I am the regional reports manager." We are now 20 minutes into this board meeting, and I don't think I've ever seen a man look so embarrassed and afraid in my whole life. Good. I have never retweeted you before today. Thank you for this logic in a world of emotion. Congrats on not having emotions. Must be nice, Tim. Rob, you're a comedian with a cyanide and happiness character as your profile picture. Stop. It might be because he made cyanide and happiness. Leave him alone. People often respond to emotions instead of data. What's the dumbest thing you got in trouble for in school? I was accused of plagiarism by 2 professors and was given a big long talk about how serious it was taken. I was confused and crying by the end. Then they showed me the art they think I copied from, and it was my own art from my own site that popped up in a Google image search. Hello Damien, I'm a reporter for The Guardian. Is this your video? Could we use it with full credit to you? I'm a reporter with The Guardian, so I guess you can use it. Someone just told me on my own Instagram page to give credits to the maker of the videos. My videos, give credit to me. Me as the video maker, man. It isn't. Read a book about feminism. I've written 8 of them. Went to a store wearing my own merch because I'm out of clean clothes, and the person at the register said, "Oh, I love that artist." And I said, "Oh yeah, me too," and promptly left. Hey, this is just a Cruelty Squad ripoff. I literally made Cruelty Squad. Any tips for intermittent fasting for 5 and 7-year-olds? I'm just getting tired of preparing 3 meals a day. Guys, I'm a cookbook author and food blogger. I cook for a living. This is a joke, okay? This made me laugh a little too much. Why did XB stop playing Ark? Anyone know? Boredom? Did he say that? Pretty sure he did. Checks notes. Yep, he said that. Stop green screen, kids. He's fine. No, he's not. It's my video. I say he's fine. Once arrived at an event and they barred my way and were nasty with it. Do you have a ticket? No, I don't. Then you have to leave. It's sold out. You can't come in. If I leave, then so does everyone else, as they've all paid to hear me speak. Red faces all round. If only I had known what this GIF would have done to the one-shot community. Red thinks he's the creator of this or something. He is. He literally is. You only saw Berlin. Dusseldorf is a city you need to visit. I lived in Heidelberg for 6 years. Heidelberg? I train my abs in mainly 2 ways. Planks and compression. Hear me out. He's married and has a baby on the way. That's his wife. She has the pass. You sound more like Bonnie Tyler than she does herself. Bonnie who? Never heard of her. Woman seated in front of me rudely cut me off while boarding because she she assumed I wasn't in first class. Then she watched me in parental guidance. That Walmart truck is my design. Proof. Wrong. I watched a build tutorial. And guess who made the tutorial? It was Crafty Fox. Post-work family selfie. Congrats. And what happened to the first legally wedded wife? Anyways, nice family picture. What does it matter to you, nosy auntie? Because I am still his legally wedded wife who was thrown out of the house. Comments on, this is the best home car lift. He thinks he's smarter than an engineer. I am an engineer. More Jack, please. Oh my. Dream on. He has a girlfriend. It is me. I am the girlfriend. Afghans are beautiful, but bro, the vast majority don't have colored eyes. If you go to Afghanistan, maybe 2 to 3% of the people there will have the classic green eyes. I don't think you've been to Afghanistan. 85% have colored eyes there. Aren't all eyes colored? Snape is all grey. You can't make him a saint. He was vindictive and bullying. You can't make him a devil. He died to save the wizarding world. No, he died to clear his conscience. Observation. I have never broken a bone. Hypothesis. I am boneless. Data. I appear to have broken at least 2 bones in my foot slipping on the ice. Conclusion. I have at least 2 bones. Strong evidence suggests the possibility of a 3rd one. Anonymous said. Uneducated people like you are the reason why there are so many science deniers in the world. You have 206 bones in your body. Maybe you would know that if you had more than a 4th grade education. I'm an astrophysicist. Liquid Snake, I want some Twin Snakes music. For a second I thought Seth Everman replied to my tweet, you meanie. Sorry about that. It's fine, no worries. Wait a second. Bloodhound is an audit tool disguised as a red team tool. Use it properly and you'll see the difference. You do realize he was a part of the team that created the tool, right? My university invited Asteroid Jeffrey Hoffman to a live event. It started an hour late. Hi everyone, we are about to begin. I'm sorry we're a little late. This is Jeff. Please let me into the event. And the award for existential crisis goes to this guy at the Oscars looks a lot like Tony Hawk. It was Tony Hawk. That's not you. Correct. It's Katie Douglas playing me in The Girl Who Escaped. The Cara Robinson story, which is my story. You can still delete this, babe. Are people on other continents and of other cultures so incompetent that they need me to produce their culture? Warhorse Studios, just for your information, one of your creative directors is currently implying people of color are incompetent. Thanks for reporting me. I'm actually founder of the studio, so not sure it will help. I really don't think that's what they're saying. Wow, good song. Whoever wrote it should be a musician or something. They are. It's called The Color. This guy does not know he's speaking to that person. Copy paste from Pinterest. These recipes have been on my blog for 10 years. Link in bio. You'll find them all over Pinterest. Yes, sometimes I just want to punch Java in the face. Learn it and you'll never want to use anything else. I'm a computer science professor. I've taught a dozen programming classes that use Java. I know it, thanks. Your article is filled with either lies or inaccuracies, but either way, it's pretty much BS. Great job. Lol, and read the article. This is a well-respected journalist who has covered Korea and this crisis for decades. Show some respect. It's an article about me, dum-dum. Is the Commonwealth a corporation? And we should believe you why. Only because I have over 30 years of professional experience as a constitutional lawyer, have been cited with approval by the High Court of Australia, along with other superior courts in Australia and overseas as an expert on the subject. Since he's bragging about clapping the army's cheeks, I wonder if he can do what they do in real life. Well, I'm a US Army veteran, so yeah. Dutch was very happy when I got back from Cleveland last night. Looking like Arnold. Wait. You stole the entire idea of Minecraft from Worm Online, including stealing assets like the string icon and more. Everything you've built was based on theft from others. Rolf and I made Worm Online. You clearly have never met someone Scottish. I am Scottish. That's why I asked. Just had some moron arguing with me on Quora. To prove that he was right and I was wrong, he linked to an article that, he said, proved his point. I assured him it didn't. He told me I hadn't read the article. I wrote it. One time I was doing stand-up and this guy came up to me after and was like, "You're pretty good, but you definitely stole one of your jokes from a viral tweet, which is lame." It was my viral tweet. Lady in public lane. "You're very good at swimming, you know." Me. Thanks. No, seriously. You should try and do a trial with the county club. Well, I actually went to a couple of Olympics. Me too. Which sports did you manage to get tickets for? She's a bit slow. This is the dumbest cover art I've ever seen. I have no idea what this is. It's pretty good if you haven't seen it. He directed the movie. His grandfather turned and worked for the FBI. Learn how to read. I wrote the article. Why do people say it's greedy when a climber takes 4 wins, but not when a sprinter takes 4 wins? Because sprinter is not trying to win the overall time. If you have to ask this question, you don't know how the tour works. And the climber is not not there to win stages. They are there to win the yellow. I have done 9 of them. I know how it works. Boy, this is plagiarism. You took this from a stand-up comedian's routine. Some people will do anything for likes. I'm the comedian. Been doing this joke since 2017. Honest mistake. Always a good day to make a butt of myself. Absolutely impressed. Didn't recognize you. Great joke, mate. Keep up the good work. See, this is how these people should be responding when they got proven wrong. Tom Holland says Target staff wouldn't sell his non-alcoholic beer Barrow to him because he couldn't prove his age. They wouldn't accept my ID because it's English, and I couldn't prove my age. Dr. Strange's spell worked too well. They really had no idea who he was. OMG, your profile picture reminds me of this YouTuber I used to binge when I was a small child. Oh, do you remember which one? I drew this profile picture for my own channel, so it would be cool to see a comparison. God, the only thing I can remember about her is that I could never remember her name. She played Super Mario Sunshine and Ocarina of Time, I think. She always dressed up her character for the series she was playing, and the character would like pop up whenever she had a brain fart. That's me. Me, an astrophysicist who has published 2, nearly 3 papers on Beltages, and specializes in supernova. Tweets about Beltages, men in my mentions. Well, actually, it may have already exploded. Do you know how light works? Here's the Wikipedia link. Also, calm down. With threads like these, I can't lose. Okay, but why is there a white guy playing an Egyptian? Please tell me you're joking. That is Rami Malek. He is Egyptian. My aunt just met Young Thug in the mall, so my aunt went to the store down in Georgia and said to this young man, "Pull your pants up." The man says, "Do you know who I am?" She says, "No." "Take a picture with me and show your grandkids." I still didn't understand why people want to post something from someone else. Tell me about it. About what? There's no better way to get into shape than to prepare for a triathlon. This guy will tell you. I'm that guy, and no, I won't tell you that. You kind of sound like Paintbrush from Inanimate Insanity. I'm about to blow your mind. Hehe. You have no idea what you're espousing. I have a degree in the field and published research and am over halfway through a doctorate. Wait, why do you look like April Rhodes from Glee? Because I'm her. Someone tagged Need Girl. It's literally me. Yeah, I realized that after I commented this. Netflix has just sent me an email suggesting I might like this. Diane Morgan. We've just added a TV program you might like. Thanks for letting us know. Mind sharing your channel URL so we can check this further? Keep us posted. Your channel may be lacking context about the creative value you're adding to make the content unique. I literally composed the soundtrack that I'm hosting on YouTube. It's not reused. I'm the original creator and owner. My YouTube comments are wild. Not all content is good content. This is just a wine boy who's never played Smash. Oh. This guy asked me to take a photo with him, and I let him because he looks like Tony Hawk. 40 lines in 13.6 seconds. That's very quick, by the way. Hacker. You clearly haven't seen the rest of the pros. Do you realize who you just replied to? Dio is a Malaysian player, a pro player. I love Tetris. What was your best "you're speaking to the manager right now" moment? Friend of mine. She was getting chewed out over something or other. Finally, the woman loudly demanded to see the manager. She shrugged and got the manager. Manager comes out all confused. Angry woman demands my friend gets fired. Manager is very confused. Ma'am, I can't do that. She's the owner. So many solutions to the lack of women in tech don't get at the actual problems. Read the full article. There's a chicken and egg problem with female tech role model. Men want to be the next Jobs, Gates, etc. I wrote the article. When the person who's ripping your art on Twitter has your art as their avatar without even realizing it. Active military is safer. If you call a Marine a soldier, you'll get an earful. Soldier is specific to the army. It's not that serious. Ask a Marine that. I mean, I figured the 8 years I spent in USMC as a rifleman would qualify me to have an opinion. Guys, please don't tell Cuptoast that I'm reposting her art. Please, guys. Credit the artist. I am the artist. You're not. I saw this on YouTube. I'm Cuptoast. I just also go under the name Crumb because it's shorter. The names aren't even related. Try and come up with a better lie, sweetie. I am Cuptoast. And why is your name Crumb? That's what I thought, witch. Kudos to the art team that can create with this fidelity for 30 plus hours of gameplay. Well, actually, you can make that scene with mega scans alone. Almost. Yeah, try to make a 30-hour game with mega scans. Let me know how that goes. Come on, media, you can do it. Get more people to vote for you. You are literally the media. With all due respect, this is pathetic. Ahem, you have Nano in your bio. That is 100% synonymous with BS. She is an actual laboratory scientist and a PhD candidate, Elon. Kid on the street. Are you Dwight? Nope. Yeah, you are. I'm the biggest Office fan. Can I get a pic? What's my name? I don't know. Me walking off. Then you're not the biggest Office fan. McDonald's is feeling the vibe of the day. Pass by to have your favorite meal by the sea. Hi, we love this. If you're 18 or over, would you give us permission to share it? Hello, McDonald's. Yeah, sure, will do. Not to kill your fun or anything, my dude, but I noticed you reblogged a picture of some place in Russia for the aesthetic, and do you even know what goes on in Russia? I try to stay away from reblogging anything about it, and you should too. I'm Russian. Do you trade smoke? No, he has neck tightness and could be available to pinch hit if needed. Source? Literally us, the Blue Jays. Returning paintball equipment after our son's birthday bash. Girl collecting gear, looking down at list. Last name, Hawk. First name, Tony. Cool name. Thanks. She looks up at me. I pause awkwardly. She looks back down. Next, I asked some guy last night if he was a soccer fan. Oh, you mean football. Or just came to the Austin FC game because it was the place to be. His response, do you know the men's national team? I'm the coach. This isn't a unique style of playing though. Pretty sure this is just finger tapping with harmonics. But it is. It's my life's work. Google who invented bell harmonics. Bro just described light lark. I wrote light lark. What are your New Year's Eve plans? Good job on copying Lee Chess's Twitter post. Enjoy my downvote. You're aware that I'm a Lee Chess team member. He wasn't underrated. You guys just didn't watch OSU basketball back then. He was elite. I was his teammate, Sean. Please credit the artist. Unknown artist. The artist isn't unknown. The artist is me. It's happening. What's happening? It looks like the Warcraft team is releasing high-res Paladin T2. Do you know you replied to the Warcraft team? Nope, that's why I'm laughing. I mean, I did ask. It's okay. Oil. You quench an oil. Someone needs to watch the series Forged in Fire. I want an episode of Forged in Fire. I'm using water quenching steel here called W2. I just executed the quench poorly. God bless and happy Thanksgiving. I often think fondly of the stranger on the subway who saw me playing a game on my phone and told me to read a book, not knowing at the time I was a full-time book reviewer. Like, I wonder what he's up to or who else he's bothering. You ought to study anthropology sometime. It might give you a clue about thousands of years old battles for land, not just globally, but especially in the Levant. This guy is an anthropologist. SpaceX doesn't do science and astronomy. You're talking about aerospace engineering. They bring the science to space, and you perform neither. What have you done that's so great, other than be an armchair Monday morning quarterback? Oh, I see. I worked for NASA and the Space Force under Obama, Trump and Biden. I represented NASA in the United Nations Office of Outer Space Affairs. I wrote space policy, I reported on behalf of the Space Forces to Congress, and she got a spot on Forbes Under 30. Damn, this guy got cooked. Someone on TikTok accused me of stealing a stand-up joke, and when I asked them from who, they sent a clip of someone doing the joke, and that someone was me.